single-player missions. As a player in PlanetSide, I like lone wolfing. I like getting a sniper rifle, getting a striker, going out on a hill in a big battle, and just shooting. I don't care how many times I die. Sometimes I just want to go out and frag. Do you think there should be lone wolf, one-man missions?
Well, there has to be. I mean, it has to cater for every type of player.
They don't have to, but they should.
I mean, they're going to.
World of Warcraft did that. I mean, let's not lie about it. World of Warcraft redefined how MMOs are done.
Oh yeah.
Every big MMO that's came out since then has tried to copy them and failed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't.
Exactly.
It'd be so easy just to just give solo missions.
No,
I'm sure they're going to.
I'm perfectly fine with that. Them copying. Yeah, solo mission. So what kind of solo missions do you think they would bring to the game?
Well, it can just be like easy stuff like, just like kill 5 people. Like, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of missions like that.
Yeah.
It's like killing quests.
Cap a tower.
Yeah, or like, I don't know how the resource system's going to work, but like, maybe go take some resources, like something easy.
I think I might have talked this about you off air before we were doing the podcast, but Star Wars Galaxies. You used to be able to take this little mechanical thing, go out in the middle of nowhere, set it down, and harvest resources.
Mm-hmm.
You could also go out and you ping the map and find where the resources were. I think it would be pretty fancy as an engineer or as a class, for my empire, can take out a small, maybe like a quad, okay? Take out a quad, get it to somewhere, hit B, it deploys like an AMS would, not invisible, and it starts harvesting the ground.
Like a little oil refiner thing?
Yeah, and it'd be there for an hour.
Type of deal.
Like an ant, an ant was a vehicle in PlanetSide where you would take it to a warp, fill it up with energy.
Battery.
Yeah, it's a big battery. You take it back to your base, and you'd have to fill up your base. But since there's stockpiling resources in PlanetSide 2, I think it would be cool. You go out, plant this little harvester. You go out and you find your Araxium. You're harvesting Araxium, and it stays there for an hour. And you can either stay with it or leave it there. And, maybe you have to bring it back. I'm not sure how it'll work.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a single mission right there. Go out, collect this much Araxium. On the other note, there's a single mission for the other army. Go out and destroy 3 harvesters. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Or also, like solo missions, let's say you're a support class, it can be, go revive 10 people,
Do you think people would break that? Do you think I would
like just
stand
chill
next to you and kill?
Well, they can just it has to be a different person every time.
Yeah. So revive 10 separate people?
Yeah, and if you have, 10 guys and you want to break the game, then, feel free.
Yeah.
It's not very fun.
For 10 guys for one mission?
You'd have to, kill yourself, which, I don't know, the grief system's going to work.
Grief system, you don't, in PlanetSide 1, if you're in a team with someone, you shoot them, you don't lose.
No, isn't it an outfit?
No, team. Squad.
Okay, whatever.
I know this because some guy invited me to his group last week and killed me on the spot. All right, speaking of friendly fire again, in this video in our PlanetSide 1 podcast, I just got done playing this, so it's all in my head. I am an anti-air max. All right, I am guarding my AMS from Reavers. I'm shooting in the air. I accidentally glance a Phantasm, which is an invisible floating plane. Here's Gazebo over here thinking, oh yeah, you're the man. You just found this guy's stealth plane. I shoot it down, get the kill. You know what happens to me 10 seconds later? The BFR next to me turns and blows me up, sends me a tell saying, that was my spy, NC, you're dumb. Ruined my day.
That's pretty funny.
Ruined my day. BFR, huge BFR, just destroyed my little max.
Okay, so, speaking of that, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of this. They said that you go on a server, let's say you go on server A and you choose play Terran Republic. On server A, you can only play Terran Republic. What do you think about that?
Yes. Has to be.
Why is that?
Well, they changed it now. It used to be like that in PlanetSide.
Was it?
I believe so.
I don't remember. Probably.
Well, let's say we're in our area and me and you get 80 other people together. And we are going to go a straight tanks all the way to point A. And we're going to take base point A from the NC as Terran. Well, one guy is walking by, sees this, signs off, goes and tells his friends creates an NC character, tells his friends, when we roll up there's mines and all the anti-armor.
Well, he can, just easily, there's other ways, like Facebook chat.
Good.
Do stuff like that.
Make him do it.
But, what if it's, you log on a character and there's, a 24 period, like day period where you can't play any other factions like it is now.
There's a 12-hour switch right now,
Is that how it is?
and I that might be enough.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's kind of cool having the one faction because you really you feel devoted.
When I came back to PlanetSide after World of Warcraft, which is we've talked about World of Warcraft 3 times now in this podcast. World of Warcraft, you can't talk to the other army. It's all keks and burrs. You know what I mean? You can't understand what they're saying. And they get in PlanetSide, and you die by the same guy 3 times, and all of a sudden he sends you a tell saying "Go home, noob," and it's a whole different experience being able to talk to him.
Do you think that you should be able to talk to your enemies in the game?
Well, in what I think right now is I just said if you see a bunch of people setting up to go, you shouldn't be able to send them a tell. I think maybe no tells, just
say. That'd be cool.
Say would be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, people already do like VV, you know.
They were all like Terran Republic, right? Isn't that the first faction? Terran Republic, when they landed on that planet, like in the lore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I guess they all knew each other.
They all have each other's phone numbers. That's how they send the tells.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead and give the Barn Cat a text. Tell him to go pick his friend up. He's dead. Or what have you. So, missions. We like them?
Yeah. I think missions are going to be a great addition to PlanetSide.
We just defer on how many in a day. Because I still like the idea of the constant flowing armies just going at each other.
Well, there's going to be that too. And
I just don't want missions to take over the game.
Well, what if the missions are like while you're in this giant thing to go like, while you're in the giant combat, like kill 5 prowlers, you know what I mean? Or like blow up the gen.
You know, there's going to be missions to go take a base.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want. Okay, this is kind of sounds. I don't want SOE determining where my army goes.
Well,
I want.
Well, they said that if you're a high rank leader, you can give missions. Okay, let's say this: you sign on, and you have, let's say you do a mission, like you said, to go like capture resources. An hour later, you get in a group with 10 of your friends, and he says, "Hey, let's do this mission," but like you don't get any experience for it now. Like if there's missions to do big stuff and missions to do little stuff, no one's gonna want to do little stuff because you won't get that much experience for it. I'm assuming there's gonna be like big missions where you get a lot of experience. Little missions should give little experience.
All right.
So why would people do little missions?
Let me. Oh God, I really don't want to go back to World of Warcraft again, but I mean they're the ones that pretty much came up with quests. So your dailies and WoW. How many people did their dailies? A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people went back and did those solo missions because they gave, gold and experience.
Yeah, but if you can do 20 dailies, it's like doing one daily and you're done for the whole day. That's kind of weird.
You're not done. I mean, you still go out and battle like we do now.
Yeah, but okay, but if you were on now and you had a daily, because I guess they're all kind of dailies, a daily to like let's say win Altric Valley, or a daily to do like the catch 5 fish. Like which one would you choose?
Honestly?
Well, the Altric Valley one, also you get honor, blah, blah, you get all this extra experience. This one you get a little fish token.
Okay, so, I mean, obviously I picked the one that had a better reward.
Yeah.
But there's reasons to go do like, if maybe there was something specific. Like, if I do my daily, I get a damage boost for the rest of the day. That's not really something I want to say. I mean, it's hard for me to think of something right now, but I think that if you do too many solo dailies, even if there are any too many solo missions, it's gonna keep people away from doing. I mean, it's gonna spread out the armies. I think I just really like the open sandbox feel and not have missions, guide everybody. Because I mean, basically, where do you go in PlanetSide when you play?
To where the fight is?
Where the XP is.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, that's basically what it is. There's times I love holding a gen sometimes. I love going lone wolf and capturing towers that are on bases that are completely locked by another army. But the majority of the time, I instant action in, and I just go with the flow of experience.
Well, see, like I like to like I haven't played in a while, but when I play, like I like to like get in my outfit group. Like I play in the United Front, and it's like we're all listening to the outfit leader, and he's talking to like all the CR5s, and it's kind of like they're controlling the flow of everything.
That's a good point.